So what do you know? Timothy Bradley beat Marquez. This fight happened exactly how I predicted it would happen. 3 months ago, I came out, well, I made a prediction video 3 months ago about this fight. And I said that Timothy Bradley would be too durable to be knocked out by Marquez. He would be able to withstand Marquez's punches, and he would have the chin to take Marquez's punches, and he would have the heart to keep going. And I also said that Timothy Bradley would stay on the outside, use his speed to stick and move, and basically use that jab to frustrate Marquez. And that's what he did. He had obviously been watching the Mayweather versus Marquez fight because he came out with that Philly shell defense, and he basically gave Marquez the same look that Mayweather gave Marquez. so, so he obviously had been studying that fight and chose to go with that game plan, and it worked. And something else I said in my prediction video as well was that Marquez, he's not a natural pressure fighter. Pacquiao is, but Marquez is not. When he comes forward, Marquez is going to try to come forward with a lot of style and technique. He's not a raw pressure fighter. So when he pressures, he's going to be out of his element. So I knew that he was not going to be able to. Well, I knew that he wasn't going to come out pressuring because that's not what he does. That's not in his nature. He's going to come out and try to box first, and that's what he did. And he cannot outbox Bradley. Bradley is too fast, and Bradley, he is very sound technique wise, and he just was not going to be outboxed by Marquez. Marquez, he needed to come out pressuring from the get go, but he tried to do it too late, and that cost him. That cost him. So he lost the fight, And I knew Timothy Bradley was going to win this fight. So I mean, congratulations to him. If you gave Timothy Bradley the fight by a landslide or even by a close decision, great pick. Good for you. I have no problems with it. Timothy Bradley, he got the win. I knew he was going to win. But honestly, I scored a draw. Honestly. I thought it was either a draw or Marquez won by a round or two. Because at the end of the fight, well, I think by a round. I say by a round at least, by 1 round, because I believe at the end Marquez began to pressure Bradley, and he began to go to the body and kind of stifle Bradley's offense. But that was more towards the end of the fight, though. So I feel like he came back and basically caused the fight to be a draw, or he got a slight win. But that's how I had it. If you scored the fight another way, that's cool, but that's just how I had it. Only saw the fight once. I may change that, but from what I saw, Marquez was coming forward, pressuring towards the end. He was throwing the body shots. People said that they gave Timothy Bradley the 12th round because of the left hand that he landed at the end of the round. I don't think that's enough. Marquez, to me, was winning the whole round because he was landing the body shots. He was pressuring. He was at least being active. I thought that he was the harder puncher. He was throwing and just being active in there. I thought that he was causing a lot of that. Well, he's been the ring general. I thought a lot more towards the end because he was actually pressuring. So, and then he kept Bradley from really throwing, and really moving like he wanted to. So I thought Brad, so I thought that Marquez, excuse me, came back and made the fight close. But that's my scorecard. Um, like I said, I only saw it once, so if you um, score the fight differently, that's cool. But it was a great fight, regardless. If you notice now, people are saying that Marquez was on roids when he beat Pacquiao. um, you know, I don't know, but like I told you, this fight was bad for the loser. It was gonna be bad for the loser, and Marquez lost. He made a mistake. I feel like he probably would have gave Pacquiao a hard time again, but he chose to fight Brad. He chose to fight Bradley, and now he lost. So of course, people are going to be saying that he cheated when he fought Pacquiao, and that he, you know, was only a style problem for Pacquiao, and etc. Because he's had trouble with other major fights except for Pacquiao. I mean, these other guys were really big fights. They were guys that he really was supposed to beat, so he beat them. But when it came to Mayweather, he lost. You know, he couldn't really get past Pacquiao until last year, and now this was a big fight, and he just lost this one. And Timothy Bradley's a guy that people feel people that Timothy Bradley, he's the guy that people feel um, strongly that he lost against Pacquiao. So now that he beat Marquez, it's like, well, where do you go from here? Marquez, I don't know, man. I guess he can try to fight Pacquiao again. That's the only next move that I can see for him. Or I don't know, maybe he can do something else. But this is really bad for Marquez now. I made a video about this. I said that the loser was going to be in a bad predicament. And Marquez, he probably can retire too. I mean, that's also an option. So that's up to him. He can decide this. But for Timothy Bradley, though, people still gonna hate on him regardless until he beats Pacquiao. Well, they still gonna hate on him. They still gonna hate on him even if he beats Pacquiao. He'll probably be loved if he beats Mayweather. That's what I'm thinking. But people are saying that. Well, I've I've heard that the Mayweather fight is impossible, but I'm not sure about that. I would like to see Timothy Bradley possibly leave Top Rank and go fight some other Golden Boy fighters, but I'm not sure that's gonna happen. He'll probably end up fighting Timothy Brad. He'll probably end up fighting Manny Pacquiao. Excuse me. Yeah, he probably end up fighting Manny Pacquiao, or Ruslan would be good. Ruslan would be a great fight again. A rematch between those two would be good because Ruslan, he's gonna come forward and give Bradley some trouble. But I still think that Tim Bradley, he would beat him still. So I'm not really sure what's next for Timothy Bradley. He really deserves the Mayweather fight at this point, but I think he needs to get past Pacquiao. And like I said, Pacquiao, he's always number one to fight Mayweather on my list. I mean, at least for me, he is. He's always number one. He should have been fought Mayweather by now. So Mayweather and Pacquiao, that fight still needs to happen. I'm hoping that it gets past Rio so we can be one step closer to Mayweather and Pacquiao, and maybe I don't know what's next. I really don't know what's next for Timothy Bradley. So I guess we'll let some. I guess we will let some things unfold, but he'll probably end up fighting Pacquiao if Pacquiao don't fight Mayweather. But yeah, man, that was a great fight. I'm happy that the fight happened. I guess, and it was also a great night for boxing. I saw that new guy. I forgot his name. I'm gonna put his name up on the up on the video screen here so that you guys can see it. But he did great tonight. He was an Olympian or something, and he got a lot of confidence. He was wearing like yellow and blue or something. I I forgot where he was from, but he was an amateur, and this was his pro debut. He's a good fighter. They asked him if he wanted to fight Rigo. He said no, he's not ready for Ring and Dow yet. So I will keep I will keep watching him. He did good tonight against his opponent. And oh, and good win for Orlando Salido. He did great tonight. Pressured Cruz all night. Got the job done. Great fighter. He's here to stay, man. Great win. Great win. And oh, hey, Victor Ortiz is coming back on December 14th. You got Adrian Broner versus Madonna. I did a prediction video for that fight, and then Victor Ortiz is going to be fighting Carlos Molina on December 14th, and then you got I forgot, there's some other guys too. It's a really good card on December 14th, so I will keep you guys updated on that. Probably make some prediction videos on that upcoming bout, what an upcoming card. And this was a great night for excuse me. This was a great night for boxing. Thank you guys for watching my video. This is Cool 3 This. Have a great night.